So what I was telling her that she could possibly use if she needed to explain her decision to somebody who who wasn't ready for the decision is one, age. But how age works is at 65, the government has set out the old age pension system, which means in order for the government to give us back money that we've paid in on taxes or to contribute taxes themselves to the citizens who have worked in businesses for the company and maintained homes in the company and maintained land in the company, in the country, and maintained a community and a sense of community and a civic duty for the country and for other people in the country, and maintained peace and kept a vigil for peace in the country. It's their way of giving back at an age that has been determined by medical tests and mental tests and social tests and emotional tests and environmental tests of what age people are more likely to slow down and not be able to normally give as much back to many careers, physically to careers. It's an age that's considered a time that the government has judged over a long period of time, and in many countries, an age where you're naturally slowing down. So it would follow that if your reflexes are slowing down and your mental stamina perhaps a little bit is slowing down because there's so much more going on as you come to the downward decline of your peak, your graph peak of life, mental, physical, speed, your quickness in response time, all these things are slowing down. So it's natural that you would you would consider stopping driving. Doesn't mean you can't keep your license. License is a form of identification. Keep renewing your license. But if you are involved in an accident, even if it's someone else's fault after a certain age, it's probably sometimes more easy to blame it on you, or at least cause you great stress and disruption to your life and the coping skills. So that age, the 65 age, the age for social insurance, the age for pension, the age for benefits, that's been determined for us by our government. So that's a fair standard to go by. There are exceptions to every rule, and there is need in different families and in different situations. And sometimes there's a perception of need, or just too much of a confusion, or you get on too much of a roller coaster of just keeping going and not being able to find a minute to stop, which is where I had been, and I got stopped up. My hands got sore and I had to stop, and perhaps it stopped everything and it caused other changes for other people, good or bad, but sometimes you have to stop and just get control of your life, because you've just become, as if in a communist wheel, just a portion of something going around and around and around. And you've lost completely almost your own individuality, and you don't know how to say no or how to stop, or even to realize that you need to stop. And you need to start and think, is there someone who can drive you to get your groceries, or go and get your groceries, or take you to do your banking, or go and do your banking, or somebody who can come with you, or can you take a cab? Because I can't remember cabs myself all of a sudden, but when I was younger and didn't have a car,